We've all heard it, symmetry equals beauty. People love to talk about how the more perfectly aligned your face is, the more attractive you are. But let's be honest, sometimes the most memorable faces have a little twist, a little quirk that goes against all those rules. So today, we're going to dive into the big question. Is symmetry really all that, or do unique features have the upper hand in making a woman's face irresistible? Let's get into it. Number 1. Symmetry versus unique features, the real deal. Let's start with the classic idea of symmetry. I mean, who doesn't love a perfectly proportioned face? Your eyes here, nose there, everything in perfect alignment. It's like the human version of a geometric masterpiece, right? But here's the thing, if we're really being honest, it's not the symmetry that makes a face stick in your mind. It's the quirks, the little imperfections that give someone personality. Take Marilyn Monroe, for instance. She had that iconic beauty mole above her lip. Was it perfect? No, but it was unforgettable. It gave her face character. It was part of what made her Marilyn. The same goes for Audrey Hepburn, with those beautifully defined eyebrows that weren't exactly perfectly arched, but they were 100% unique to her face. It's those slight differences that add charm and individuality. Now, I'm not saying symmetry doesn't matter at all. Of course, it plays a role. Our brains are wired to find things that are balanced harmoniously appealing. But when it comes to true attraction, uniqueness is where the magic happens. Think of it this way. Perfection is nice, but those little quirks are what make someone unforgettable. That dimple, that scar, that slightly crooked smile, they're the things that make you go, wow, there's something special about her. Number 2, the importance of skin texture and glow. Here's a hot take. You know how people always go on about skincare? They're not wrong. But let's move beyond the drink water and use SPF advice that everyone already knows. Because while that's all important, there's one thing that truly makes a woman's face stand out, the natural glow. And no, I'm not talking about the Instagram filter glow. I mean the real deal. A radiant complexion signals health, vitality, and yes, attraction. Think about it. When you see someone with that dewy, healthy glow, it's almost like their face is saying, I've got my life together, and it's so appealing. That glass skin says that a person is well hydrated, rested, and generally in good shape. Here's the scoop on how to get that glow without going overboard with makeup. First, stay hydrated. Shocking, I know. Second, get your beauty sleep, and I mean the real kind, not the kind where you wake up and hit snooze 10 times. Lastly, go for light reflecting makeup. A light dab on the cheekbones or bridge of the nose can do wonders. It's like you're giving your face the VIP treatment, and trust me, people will notice. Number 3, subtle expressions are key. All right, let's take a little break from face geometry and talk about expressions. You know that soft, relaxed smile that says, I'm confident, I'm happy, but I'm not trying too hard? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. A genuine, relaxed smile is like an instant personality boost for your face. It makes you appear warm, approachable, and, dare I say, charming. Now don't go overthinking it. The key is subtlety. It's not about showing off every single tooth in your mouth or smiling like you're auditioning for a toothpaste commercial. Just a simple, soft curve of the lips, paired with that amazing eye contact that makes someone feel like they're the only person in the room. That's the magic. And hey, Kate Middleton has this down to an art form. Her friendly yet composed expressions show confidence without looking too intense. She's always got that approachable elegance, and guess what? It works every time. It's not about overdoing it. It's about looking comfortable in your skin and letting your true self shine through, even in the smallest of expressions. Number 4, proportions matter, but don't overdo it. Now, I know we're all familiar with the idea that balanced features are what make a face aesthetically pleasing. Your lips and eyes are supposed to be in balance, right? But here's where things get interesting. It's not about making your lips plump enough to rival a balloon animal or your cheekbones so sharp that they could cut glass. No, no, no. What we're talking about here is finding that sweet spot. Natural balance, not extreme contouring. Here's the thing. A face with proportionate features feels harmonious but not overdone. When everything works together without looking exaggerated, whether it's slightly fuller lips or a more prominent nose, it just feels right. But the minute you start plumping your lips or sculpting your face like it's a work of clay, you've gone too far. Instead, focus on your natural proportions and enhance them in a way that feels true to you. So balance your features, but don't lose yourself in the world of filters and enhancements. Natural beauty is always going to win in the end. A little highlight on your cheekbones? Perfect. A little mascara to make your lashes pop? Even better. But leave the extreme sculpting to the art galleries. Number 5, grooming, subtle, not overdone. I'll be honest, you don't need to have perfectly sculpted eyebrows or an eyelash extension regimen that costs a fortune. What you do need is good grooming habits, the subtle touches that enhance your natural beauty. First off, let's talk brows. We're not all blessed with Cara Delevingne level thickness, but a well-shaped brow can totally elevate your face. It frames your eyes and gives your face a fresh, youthful look. A quick grooming session, even if it's just a little tweezing, goes a long way. But please, let's not go crazy with the over-plucking. Leave a little something to work with. Next up, natural lip color. It's not about overlining like Kylie Jenner. Although, hey, props to her for the bold look. It's about finding that natural lip tint that makes your lips look, well, like your lips, but just a little more alive. And for those of you who are into lashes, a little mascara to define those lashes can be all it takes to open up your eyes and make them pop. In short, grooming is all about enhancing, not masking. Keep it simple, keep it natural, and always make sure you're doing it for yourself. Number 6, the allure of playful imperfections. Let's flip the script on beauty standards and talk about imperfections. Society has conditioned us to chase an ideal of flawlessness. But let's be real, perfection can be boring. It's those little quirks, the unexpected details that give a face its charm. You know that tiny scar on your forehead you got as a kid? Or the slightly crooked tooth that makes your smile just a little different? Those aren't flaws, they're your secret weapons. Playful imperfections tell a story. They're like little breadcrumbs that hint at your experiences, personality, and individuality. Think of Emma Stone's charming gap-toothed smile or Sarah Jessica Parker's iconic mole. These features weren't airbrushed away to fit into a mold, they became signatures of their beauty. Number 7. Confidence, the ultimate game changer. Here's the final piece of the puzzle. Confidence. And I'm not talking about the fake it till you make it kind that people often throw around. I'm talking about the real, deep-rooted confidence that comes from knowing who you are, embracing yourself fully, and carrying yourself with a sense of self-assurance that can't be faked. Confidence isn't about putting on a show or trying to impress others. It's about feeling good in your own skin, and that energy is something people naturally gravitate toward. Let's take Angelina Jolie, for example. She's undeniably beautiful, but what sets her apart isn't just her symmetrical features or striking bone structure, it's the way she carries herself. There's a quiet strength in the way she walks, the way she speaks, the way she looks at people with that unwavering gaze. She doesn't try too hard, she doesn't need to. Her self-assurance radiates from within, making her presence magnetic. That's the kind of confidence that transforms a face from merely attractive to completely captivating. It's the secret ingredient that makes people take notice and remember you long after you've left the room. When a woman is confident, it shows in every aspect of her demeanor. It's in the way she moves, the way she engages with others, the way she smiles without hesitation. True confidence is effortless. It's not about arrogance, nor is it about seeking validation. It's about knowing your worth, embracing your imperfections, and celebrating what makes you unique. Confidence allows you to own your features, no matter how unconventional they may be, and that self-acceptance is what makes a face truly mesmerizing. Think about the people who stand out the most, not necessarily the ones with the most perfect features, but the ones who have an undeniable presence. They don't shrink themselves to fit into some narrow mold of beauty. Instead, they own every part of themselves, from their quirks to their so-called flaws. That's what makes them unforgettable. And here's the thing. Confidence is not about achieving some unattainable standard of perfection. It's not about having the smoothest skin, the most sculpted cheekbones, or the most flawless features. It's about embracing what you already have and carrying yourself with the assurance that you are enough, just as you are. It's about walking into a room and knowing that you bring something special to the table without needing anyone else's approval. When you feel good about yourself, it radiates outward, and that glow, more than any highlighter or contouring trick, makes you irresistible. It's the energy that turns heads, the kind of beauty that can't be captured in a filter or mimicked with makeup. Because at the end of the day, no one is truly drawn to a face that looks artificially perfect, but lacks personality. People are drawn to authenticity, to expressions that feel genuine, to faces that tell a story. So, there you have it. It's not just about symmetry, perfect proportions, or flawless skin. What really makes a woman's face attractive is a mix of elements. Those unique quirks that set you apart, the subtle expressions that give you warmth and charm, and most importantly, the confidence that shines through in everything you do. The next time you catch yourself worrying about whether your features align with conventional beauty standards, remember this. Confidence is the most powerful beauty enhancer there is. It's the one thing that will always make you stand out no matter what. If you're vibing with this, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment below telling me your thoughts on what makes a face truly captivating. Catch you in the next one.